Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero, and well, I'm here in the DCWF Stadium or Arena. What do they call this place? They call it the DCWF Championship. Okay, so they just call it DCWF. That is the name of the place. DCWF. It's located at Little Italy. So if you are looking for some Second Life wrestling action, now you know where you can find it. If you are watching this in YouTube or in Periscope or in any other video live streaming platforms, again, I always suggest that you watch it live in Second Life, because watching it live in Second Life will give you the best experience, because watching it in my live stream, it might not be the best because of my lag. It really depends on where you are or your location from the server, and in my case I'm located like halfway around the... Okay, so yesterday I was at the RWA show. I was at the Rogue House. That was what I'm doing this again. Kinda stopped or temporarily stopped, so I got sick and then I couldn't do it. Then after that, well, I got well, but I still didn't do it because I don't know. I guess you can say I was resting, because these things happen at really early in the morning, my time. It may be 12 p.m. Second Life time, but in my case it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so as for the RWA Wired, that happens at around 7 a.m. Well, it's not that early. I'm already awake at that time. Sometimes I'm still asleep, or sometimes I'm up all night and I should be sleeping at that time. But with DCWF, it happens at 12 p.m. SLT, and that is 3 a.m. my time. If it's daylight saving time, it's 4 a.m. It really depends. Okay, the show is starting and somebody is saying something. So we have Michael Tomas, and there is a freaking horse. A freaking horse just appeared. Look at that. There is a freaking horse right there. Why is there a horse? I don't know. Second Life and lag are synonymous with each other, and one way of reducing lag is reducing the number of avatars in the area, which I already did. But unfortunately, DCWF is a very popular wrestling promotion, and fans just keep coming. And there's even a horse in the audience right now. Let's take a look. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and as you can see, there is a freaking horse. There is a freaking horse. A stallion. The name of the horse is Stallion. But right now inside the ring we have Michael Tomas and Beth. Michael Tomas and Beth. They're in the ring right now, and I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm basically just someone watching, so you can treat me as someone. I guess you can say someone in the audience watching the show. And then we have someone coming out from the back. Let's see who it is. It's Nick Odium. Okay, so it's Nick Odium. The Gorgeous Nightmare, I believe. It's been a while. My memory is not that good. I tend to forget things.
I mean, I guess when the only man that would hang around you is...
Okay, so if I zoom into Nick right now, I don't think his hair has loaded. I don't think he has any hair right now. So I'm not going to zoom in. I'm not going to zoom in to Nick. I'm going to wait until his hair loads. If you look at this avatar right here at the corner, Trixie Belisarian, notice that she has no body. She only has her hair, but there's nothing I can do about that because her body is still loading. That's how laggy it is right now here at the DCWF arena. And there's the horse. Hello, horse. My goodness. There is a freaking horse. And if you look at the horse is almost inside the barricade. There is a barricade separating the audience from the ring, from the inside of the ring area. But I guess the horse noticed that he was almost inside the barricade, so he moved a little bit back, just a little bit, and still noticed that Trixie, her body hasn't loaded yet. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in the ring right now because there is something happening in the ring. Look at that. Sweet chin music from Nick Odium, and that sent Michael Tomas down.
Oh, Nick's getting him set up. The front guillotine right now. Look at this. Michael wasn't ready for this.
Of course, you can hear the commentator. It's Wade Desideria.
Beth moving in behind him right
He is the official DCWF commentator. Again, if you want to listen to the commentator without me talking over him, the best way you can do that is watch the show live in Second Live. If you don't know where the show is happening, it's happening in Little Italy. Or you can just search for DCWF. Open the search window, click on the location, or no, not the location, but the places, and then places tab, and then enter DCWF, and you will find it. You will find DCWF. I'm not sure if this is a match. I don't think this is a match. These are just two guys, hurting each other right now. Maybe the two of them has some kind of feud. Again, they hate each other. It's part of an ongoing feud, I think. Of course, I have no idea what started the feud because this is my first time doing this for like a few months, so I'm not updated. I have no idea what happened between Michael Tomas and the Gorgeous Nightmare, Nick Odium. And Nick is like all white. Last time I saw him, he was like all black. Okay, so right now we have the referee in the ring, and her name is M Warrior. M Warrior is the official in the ring right now. And the first match is about to start. Let's see who this is. It's Eri. Just Eri. E-R-Y. Eri. And she likes to dance. That's why the commentator called her the dancing darling. And if you look at in chat right now, Eri has her fans.
High five, Erie. High five.
Although I'm not sure if the fans are visible again before when I came, or before I started the stream, I de-rendered a bunch of avatars. Why did I do that? I did that to help with the lag. Again, the fewer the avatars are shown in my viewer, or in any viewer in that case, the fewer the avatar is shown by the viewer, the lesser the lag. Because an avatar uses bandwidth.
Coming in from Queens, New York.
So we have Eri. Let's go and zoom into Eri. So here we have Eri. So we can take a look at the referee's clothes. It's her arms are clipping. Her arms are clipping through her uniform or shirt. Look at that. And her shirt was made by Adidas. Maybe Adidas is an official sponsor by the referee. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to take a snapshot of the dancing darling for the thumbnail. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be used on the thumbnail or not. In any case, her opponent is this lady right here, and her name is Joanne Steel. Joanne Steel. First match is between Eri and Joanne Steel. And Joanne Steel she's having a hard time entering the ring. Or maybe it's just lag. Sometimes it would look like they're having some difficulties executing moves or even moving. But in reality, it's just lag. They're just lagging. Or my viewer is lagging. Because, again, maybe the wrestlers in front of their computers or on their computers, they're not lagging. It doesn't mean they won't lag. They won't lag in my viewer. Okay, so zooming in, I'm going to follow Joanne Steel. Why not? Let's go and follow Joanne Steel. Focusing my viewer on Joanne Steel. So here comes oh, look at that, Trixie's body loaded. Okay, last time I was looking at her, she only has her hair and her head. And perfect example of lag right there. According to the commentator, Eri is supposedly she applies the armbar on Joanne Steel, but it took her like a few seconds before the animation before the animation played. Again, it's because of lag. Even if it's just an animation, it still gets loaded or it still get read from the server. It's pulled from the server. Everything in Second Life is pulled from the server. And because of that, it causes it is one of the main cause of lag. If you don't have a good internet connection, then you will lag badly in Second Life.
Joanne stuck it under it.
I have no idea what happened there, but Harry still got that knee on Joanne's face. I thought Joanne was going to slide outside the ring, but that didn't happen. And of course, we have the referee.
Right now, it's all Erie picking up Irish whip, Joanne.
I'm trying not to show any avatars or characters except for the wrestlers. Okay, another knee by the dancing darling on Joanne Steel. Again, the reason why I'm avoiding other avatars is because of lag. If you're wondering what you're watching, well, you're watching DCWF in Second Life, and this is Full Tilt. I wonder what happened to Showdown and Warzone. I'm not sure if DCWF still has those two shows. I believe this is the schedule for Showdown, if my memory is correct. Maybe they reduced their show or shows. Instead of having 2 shows a week, instead of having Showdown and Warzone, maybe they reduced the show to just one big show called Full Tilt. Again, I'm just guessing, because as much as I like watching or following DCWF or watching Second Life Wrestling by DCWF, I don't really know what's happening in the background. Just like everyone else outside the ring, I'm basically just an audience, a spectator. And again, if you're watching this in my YouTube channel or in other places, best way to enjoy the matches is by watching it live in world. Because if you have a maybe you have one of those $5,000 computer and you have a really good internet connection, then be able to enjoy the action better. You'll be able to set your graphic settings to a much higher setting, because right now my graphic setting is set to medium.
Okay. Looks like
And Second Life looks like a lot better in high graphics or even in ultra. So if you have a good computer and you're able to set Second Life in ultra, you'll see that it looks a lot better, a ton better than medium settings.
right there as Erie took that moment, that brief opportunity.
Of course, I have this background music playing over and over. It's looping. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I kind of like it. Anyway, one reason why I play a background music is to hide the background noise around me. Sometimes I'll have a lot of background noises like children playing, but at this time it's like 3:21 a.m. Everyone is asleep. I'm the only one up and about. Well, I'm not even about. I'm just sitting in front of my computer watching this match between Ari and Joanne Steel with the commentator uh, describing what's happening in the ring.
Finally, Joanne breaks it. She held it as long as she could. Eerie. Man.
Some other background noise that I get are like animal noises like roosters crowing, especially during at this hour or during this time. It's early in the morning. Sometimes there are vehicles just passing by. Well, not this morning, not this early morning because everyone is in lockdown. Yes, we are trapped in our houses. Everyone is in forced quarantine. No one can get out. So if we run out of food, we'll go hungry. Sadly, because we can't get out. The roads are blocked. The officials they placed barricades or they barricaded the roads so no one could get out. Of course, if it's an emergency, people will be able to get out. If it's only an emergency, only for an emergency. If it's not an emergency, there's no getting out. We are basically imprisoned in our own homes. And why am I laughing? For being imprisoned. Well, that is just like, well, you can call it an exaggerated description of what's happening right now. Okay, so what's happening here? We have Joanne Steel just stepping on the dancing darling. Maybe Joanne Steel didn't enjoy Aries dancing? Well, I could understand someone not enjoying someone's dancing. I'm surprised the match is really good. At least the action, the animation is really good right now. It's not lagging badly. There is lag, but it's not lagging badly. You can see all the moves happen. Look at that. Ari with the handstand something. And the referee is not doing anything. What happened there? Hey referee, what happened? The referee didn't count the pin or the cover. Maybe the referee is in cahoots with Joanne Steel.
He got the back in time.
Of course, the lag is still noticeable, but it's not as bad, or it's not very bad. At least the movements of the wrestlers is not like a stop motion, a stop motion film.
Checking her out. Oh, here he breaks the deadlock. Decides he's had enough of that. Goes in and starts pounding on.
The movements are still somewhat choppy, but it's watchable, I guess. That's why, guys, if you're watching this and you want to have a much better experience of the matches, You know what to do, and that is to watch DCWF Full Tilt live in Second Live, and you can do it right now. All you have to do is create a Second Live account, download the official Second Live viewer or a third party Second Live viewer, log in, and then search for DCWF, and you will find DCWF. It's not as if the company is, or the event is hiding, because right now there are a lot of people watching watching the match right here in the arena. You won't see them because, again, as I've said earlier in the video, I de-rendered many of the avatars watching right now.
No.
Oh my goodness, the commentator is really excited about what's happening right now in the ring. He is a very enthusiastic commentator, which is great because he has a lot of energy, which gives the match a lot of energy as well. It makes the match very interesting. It makes the match fun to watch, and it makes the match come to life. So
Off the rope. Joanne waits for Erie. Got something else in mind.
I have no idea what that move is called. Some kind of armbar, according to the commentator. You'll see that the animation is not perfect, because if you look at Erie's neck or head, her neck was it was twisted or something. It looked twisted. It didn't look normal. So I have no idea where Eri is over there. You can see outside the ring, beyond the barricade, you'll see a lot of avatars watching. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to de-render those avatars because they came to the show. They came to the show after I started. Okay, so what happened there? Again, I didn't see any count. There was a 3 count. Okay, so the commentator said there was a 3 count. I didn't see any count though. Maybe my lag is so bad that I'm missing a lot of frames. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't see any count. And Eri is trying to just what was that? Okay, so the animation for that was very choppy. It was very choppy. Okay, it looks like Joanne Steel kicked down in 2. Joanne is still in this match, by the way. He is still in this match. The referee is not moving away. There you go. Thought he was not going to move away from the from the two wrestlers. And Eri the dancing darling missed. How can you miss that? Joanne Steel was like a really big target, just resting on that corner. Okay, look at that. My bandwidth just went red. Maybe because it was loading the animation for that kick. So Joanne Steel right now has the upper hand. She's working on Eri. What's that? I think we have a headlock.
What is happening here, Joanne?
Yes, there is something happening.
Oh!
Believe someone is coming out. Let's see who this lady is. It's Bellona. Bellona. It's Bellona versus Joanne Steel.
Next Sunday.
Right now, Eri can, if she's not knocked out, she can take advantage of this, and there she goes. She took advantage of the situation or what's happening with Bellona and Joanne Steel.
Distracted by Bellona. Eri taking advantage of it, coming in.
I think this match is about to end with a victory by Eri because Joanne Steel got distracted by Bellona.
Well, be glad it is an airheaded dancer knocking your lights out and not myself. I'll say that for when there are no rules, they use. Bellona coming out here. Of course, these two are going to be facing off Bellona and Joanne. Oh, what is that? Because unlike the Terminator, you won't be back. 10, 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen.
So Eri got the win. The dancing girl is the winner of this match after that very acrobatic finishing move. I believe both of them like spun in the air forward, and then when they landed, Eri was in a pinning position, and Joanne Steel got pinned, giving the dancing darling the win. So that is the first match for today's DCWF Full Tilt.
That one right there, unlike the Terminator, won't do that. That's awesome. And Joanne Steel had no record that she was done. That was good, no answer for it. Eri hit her with that thing, and it was over.
Okay, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to increase the volume of the commentator. There you go, and then I'm going to lower the volume of the background music, and I'm going to turn up my microphone because I'm going to take a break. I'm still watching, but I'm going to take a rest. Just going to sit back and relax and watch the next match.
All right, folks. Wow, right off the bat, we've had some what is going on here. Oh, the DCWF Women's Champion. Are we going to get to hear something from the Women's Champion? Ladies and gentlemen, we are being graced with the presence of the Women's Champion. All right, Faylen comes out. She says, now I will make this quick. It seems this roster is full of a bunch of cowards. As it seems, I have no one that wishes to face me next week at our big show. And of course, she's talking about Hog Wild next week. Legends MC. So to celebrate my 1 year in DCWF, a year full of dominance, I shall open up a challenge to anyone that wishes to face me for my title to step up next week and answer the challenge. It may be anyone from anywhere. I do not care who it is or where they come from. Answer the challenge, and you get the shot to defeat me for the belt. All right, folks, you heard it right there. The DCWF Women's Champion laid it out on the line. Simple from Faylen. Simple, so I hope I won't be disappointed. If I somehow end up being disappointed, I guess I will have to take it out on someone else. Faylen says, see you all next week. And heads on to the back. All right. It's time to call out the next match from the hometown of Las Vegas, Nevada. He stands in at 6 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is Ace, the Gambler, Nightfire. All right, his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 240 pounds. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall. He is the Cyber Enigma, Neon Shadow. Neon coming out. Very unique entrance by the Neon one right there. All right, the referee goes over and checks both men out. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Referee is checking both out. She's happy with everything. Looks like she's getting ready to call for the bell. Both men move into the center of the ring, locking up right now. Little pushing and shoving, going back and forth. Obviously, Ace towering over Neon. Neon's got to figure out how to chop that big tree down. Ace moving into a wrist lock. He's got it locked in. Neon, nice acrobatic escape right there. Reversal. Going into his own wrist lock. Ace in a little bit of trouble right here as Neon twerks on that arm. Starts working that shoulder. Ace able to escape that, moving into his own wrist lock. Quick takedown by Ace. Nice armbar takedown there. He's got Neon pinned on the mat right there. Taken down to the mat. He doesn't actually have him pinned. I'll be counting that when that happens. Neon able to start struggling back up. Powers his way back up out of that hold as Ace is trying to keep control right now. These two men going back and forth. Neon showing that his agility and his quickness is serving him well. Ace throwing him into the ropes. Neon using it, taking advantage of it. Comes off big drop kick. Ace staggering back as Neon goes for it again. A third time off the ropes. Here comes Neon Shadow. And Ace was there waiting for him. Big clothesline. Maybe Neon went to the well one too many times as Ace seemed to be ready for it. Wasn't going to take that third drop kick to the face on that one. Instead, he leveled Neon. The Gambler scooping up the Shadow, slamming him down into the mat. The Gambler going for a quick bear hug combo right there, and it looked good, but Neon able to kick right out of that. The Gambler reaching down, grabbing a hold of Neon. Pulling him up to his knees right now. Gambler looks like he's trying to figure out what he's going to do with the quick man. Gambler throwing him into the ropes. Nice Irish whip right there. Here comes Neon, comes off of it. Gambler's there waiting for him. Spinning spine buster, and down goes Neon one more time. Ace falling down, grabbing him. He's got the pin. He's got the leg hook. Neon able to kick out of it. Ace quick to his feet. Neon down there still trying to recover from that nasty spine buster that he just took. Meanwhile, Ace is trying to figure out what his next move is. He knows he can't let this guy get ahead of steam. Neon, with his agility and his quickness, could be a very, very hard target to get a hold of, and Ace knows this. Ace is going to have to keep the man right there in the center of the ring and try to keep the guy going toe-to-toe with him. Ace sending him into the ropes. Neon dodging under. Here he comes back. Neon coming up. Nice chop block as he takes Ace down. And this is the problem Ace is going to have to deal with. Neon is so quick, so agile. He can turn pretty much anything into an advantage, as you saw just then. And here goes Neon. He's going to start working on that leg. Big chop block taking the big man down, and now he's got that leg working the inside of it. Neon wasting absolutely no time as he goes to working on the inside of that left leg. You can see the pain in Ace's face as Neon drives his knee into the back of the leg. Pulls him into a heel hook, hyper-extending that knee. Ace in a lot of pain right now. The big man reaching out 6'9" of the big man, and all he's got to do is reach the ropes. He looks like he's gotten over there. Calling for a rope break here as Ace grabs the rope. Neon finally relenting. Ace in a lot of trouble and a lot of pain right there on that left leg. And it looks like Neon goes right back after it. Reaching down, picking it up, rolling it in. The dragon screw on that leg. Neon trying to make sure that Ace can't stand again in this mat. Smart move by the smaller man coming off the ropes. Big springboard leg drop. He lands it hard right across the chest of the gambler. Here he goes into the one more time. Shooting star press into a pin. 1, 2. The gambler able to break that pin right there. Able to get up. Get that shoulder up. Kick out right there. Neon grabbing a hold of the gambler, pulling him back to the center of the ring. Neon going in with some quick punches right there. Now he's off the ropes after a big toe kick. Here he comes flying off those ropes. Oh, but Ace is waiting for him. Ace with the discus clothesline, using Neon's speed and quickness against him. Neon unable to avoid that as the gambler gets up and levels the Neon Shadow. Ace bending down to pick him up. Neon, nice drop toe hold to break up that right there. Neon rolling up to his feet. Ace still favoring that leg. Neon favoring his head after taking that big old clothesline. And now he goes right back to working on that leg. Ace in trouble here. Neon has it locked in. Neon is trying to keep the big man from crawling. However, Ace able to scramble, able to scratch his way over there. He's pulling himself towards the edge of the ring. Reaches up, grabs the rope. You can hear the referee counting him. Neon finally breaking, but the damage has been done. You see Ace is right there. He is favoring that leg. He doesn't want to get up. Ace in trouble here, and here he comes slowly. He uses the ropes to drag himself to his feet, trying to work out that leg, and here he comes. Beautiful move by Neon, the tiger feint kick. He comes spinning around right through those two ropes, and he nails Ace, the gambler, down hard. Over the top rope comes Neon. Neon looks like he's setting him up for something. Ace slow to get up one more time. And here comes Neon flying off that top rope. The catch cutter. Wow, Neon comes flying off. Looked like he was going to nail him with that Meteora. And out of nowhere, Ace snatches him out of the air. The catch cutter lays his arm across him. He's got the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Ace, the Gambler, Nightfire. All right, everybody knows that music. The Black Swan, Brooke Owens is coming, but I don't. What? This isn't what I was told was coming up. All right, look at her right there, Brooke Owens, the Dark Swan, the Black Swan. See, it is one of those days, folks. It just is. It's one of those days. Brooke shouts to cut it. The Black Swan looks like she is going to address us all. It is Black Swan. You're absolutely right. My apologies. Black Swan. Next Sunday is DCWF Hog Wild. And yours truly is cleared to compete after the event at WrestleFest, but I'm not booked to compete next Sunday. DCWF knows I'm cleared as they saw what I did to Beth Rogers last week in this very ring, but they refused to book me for a match because of the lawsuit. Which brings me to this. I am demanding DCWF management to fulfill my contractual obligations that are in my contract and find me an opponent for next Sunday, or I will add this to the already pricey lawsuit for DCWF. And due to me having to go through all this trouble, I demand a rematch with Faylen for the DCWF Women's Championship as well. And it looks like Erie is coming down. Erie shouts out, Brooke, why should you get a shot at Faye's title or any other title? I mean, you've been back, what, a minute? Now Erie is in the ring with Brooke Owens. This can't go well. We saw the Dancing Darling earlier today. She won that match against Joanne Steel. Both women in the ring right now, kind of just staring each other down. Erie shouts out here, I'll tell you what, because I think I deserve a proper title shot against Faye. Why don't you and I face each other at Hog Wild for the honor and make it sporting? Erie's asking, are you in? Brooke just kind of smirks at her. Brooke responds with, see you next Sunday, Dancing Darling. So there you have it, folks. Another match scheduled for next Sunday. The Dancing Darling's going to face off against the Black Swan to see who actually gets the shot at the DCWF Women's Championship title to go up against Faylen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're watching the screen. I'm supposed to be bringing out Bazza Windlow, and wow, that was some pretty strong words there from the last Irish Outlaw. I'm going to go ahead and wow, from the hometown of Strabane, Ireland, weighing in at 200 pounds, he stands 6 feet tall. The last Irish Outlaw, Bazza Windlow. And I guess that was his new intro music. I am not sure how well that's going to be taken. Bazza coming out. Wow. Bazza, that was okay. Bazza up into the ring. Now, the last Irish Outlaw. Man, okay. Bazza, his opponent today from the hometown of Los Angeles, California. Weighing in at 236 pounds, he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He is the SLCW Men's Champion, the man, Michael Tomas. Bazza over here having some words with some of the fans back here. All right, folks, we got both wrestlers in the ring. You see the SLCW Men's Champion right there, Michael Tomas. He's held on to that for a long time now. I'm not sure who's going to be able to yank that out of his hand. That's right, you hear Michael saying it out right there. 8 months he's held that title. Two men going back and forth in the ring already. The match hadn't even started. A little jaw jacking going on between the two of them. And now the bell is gone, and the two men face off in the center of the ring. Bazza walking right out there. Michael Thomas playing a little game with him right there. He kind of takes his time meandering towards the center of the ring. The two men lock up pretty quick. Big push there from the man, Michael Thomas. Bazza right back up to his feet. Michael Thomas pushing him right back down. Again, Bazza back up to his feet. Michael Thomas coming after him. Bazza slides up under that. Gets up behind Michael. Michael turning to face him. Bazza off the rope. Flying crossbody right there. As he comes off those ropes. Here he comes one more time, and looks like he was going to do a standing senton. Nobody home as Michael Thomas rolls out of the way on that one. Big leg drop from the man. Right across the chest of Bazza Windlow. Michael comes off the rope, sprinting towards him. Looked like he was getting ready to do something nasty. Bazza having no part of that. Nice drop toe hold right there as Michael goes down. Bazza comes up. Bazza with the ground stomp as he begins to stomp into the body of Michael Thomas, the outlaw, but those big outlaw stomps. And you see Michael trying to avoid him, but Bazza is all over him. He is going crazy on Michael as he just stomps the crap out of him. Looks like he's trying to stomp that mud hole right into him. Michael Thomas in a lot of pain right now, grabbing his chest. Oh, Bazza thinks he's got this one. And no, Michael Thomas not quite ready to be done with this match. Bazza looked like he was getting ready to go after the stomping again, maybe soften him up against 4, but Michael Thomas sweeps the leg down, goes Bazza. Thomas off the ropes, Bazza nips up. Just in time to catch Thomas coming off the rope. Down goes Michael Thomas. Bazza driving that elbow into the inside of the leg. Bazza Windlow, evidently having done his homework, knows that Michael Thomas has had injury to that leg before. Michael Thomas, nice sweep right there. Up-ending Bazza. Bazza down on the mat as Michael Thomas gets up. Kind of shakes out that leg a little bit. Oh, he comes off the ropes right there. The big man flies. Lion salt. 1. And that's all he's going to get right there. Michael Thomas grabbing Bazza. Big punch. He drives Bazza back into the corner. Bazza slamming up against that turnbuckle. Michael Tomas right on top of him. Michael Tomas goes to work on Bazza. Big elbow strikes right across the head. Then Michael moves into that Muay Thai knee lift as he starts driving those knees into the gut area of Bazza Windlow, the last Irish outlaw, slumping down to the canvas in that corner. Michael Tomas going across. Looks like he's got a little coast-to-coast action in mind. Here he comes, charging in. Bazza's there waiting for him. Bazza kicking Michael Tomas away before Michael can get that move off. And then Bazza just reaches back and punches the crap out of Michael Tomas, driving him back out of that corner. Bazza chasing him. Those big punches as he's going after Michael Tomas. Now Michael Tomas in that corner. Bazza's got him right in there. A series of punches and elbow strikes. Bazza moving in. Beautiful move right there. That big combination drops Michael Tomas to the mat. Bazza up on him. Got the foot in the throat and he is choking him out. Bazza letting it be known exactly how he feels about the man Michael Tomas. Bazza telling Michael to retire, or I'm guessing Bazza's going to retire him. Bazza comes flying across the ring. Here he goes, sliding in, elbow to the face. Michael Tomas slams back. Bazza reaching down, grabbing that foot, dragging him out to the middle of the ring right now. Bazza going right after that leg again. Michael Tomas having taken injury after injury to that leg. And Bazza knows this, and so he is going right after it. Big foot DDT right there. And now he's going to grab the foot and go down the heel hook. He's got it locked in. The man, Michael Tomas, in a lot of pain, in a lot of trouble right there in the center of the ring. Michael Tomas having to drag himself over. Trying to pull himself to the side of the ring right there. Bazza trying to make him tap. He wants that submission. Michael wanting nothing to do with that submission as he pulls himself towards the edge. Michael scrambling. Bazza holding. Michael trying to get to that rope. Bazza trying to keep him from it. Finally, Michael gets over to that edge, reaching up, grabbing the rope. Bazza Windlow still holding on to it. Referee's up to 3 right now. And finally, Bazza lets go. However, it looks like the damage may have been done to the man, Michael Tomas. Bazza coming across the ring. Bazza going for a big clothesline. Michael Tomas rolling out of the way. Bazza over the top. Now Michael Tomas comes across the ring. He comes flying in. The magnific kick as he nails Bazza on the outside. Bazza goes down onto the arena floor, slamming up against those barricades. Michael Tomas comes flying across. Michael Tomas over the top rope, the topo con hilo, and he nails Bazza. Unfortunately, that leaves both men outside the ring. Neither one of them looking any good right now. Referee is counting them both out. We're up to 3. Both men up on their feet. Michael looked like he was going to try to get back in the ring. Bazza catching him in the back. kicking him in the back of that knee, dropping Michael Tomas. Bazza into the ring right now. Bazza telling the referee to hurry up and finish counting it. Bazza looking a little frustrated as the referee does not seem inclined to count any faster. Michael Tomas being given plenty of chance to get back in the ring. I guess that's kind of what you get when you're the champion. You get a little bit of extra time to get your butt back in the ring. We're at 9. Bazza's back in. Michael Tomas is back in. Michael Tomas comes in. Bazza welcoming him back with the big Irish curse. Rolls him up. He's got the pin. 1, 2. Almost that 3 count right there. Bazza picks up Michael. Bazza's using the go to sleep. Michael up, Michael down. Bazza rolling him over. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and no, still Michael Tomas not willing. Bazza looking a little frustrated right there as Michael Tomas once again avoids the pinfall. Bazza calling out, he's done, fuck this. Here he goes, Bazza going in for that patented move. Let's see if he can get it locked in. Oh no! Michael Tomas, as Bazza was setting him up, Michael Tomas reaches down, grabs him up, pulls him into that heel hook, and Michael Tomas is trying to give Bazza a little education, a little tip from the pros. Bazza yells out, I'm giving. Bazza is tapping, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner by submission, the SLCW Men's Champion, the man, Michael Tomas. Bazza Windlow having a few choice words for Michael Tomas. Doesn't really matter in the end. Michael Tomas wins that one by submission. That heel hook, and Bazza was done immediately, not even wanting to risk getting injured before his match next week. All right, folks. Wow. We have had some serious stuff going on today. Man. Go ahead and drop all these links back out there so that y'all have them. Make sure you check all those out. And also, a little bit of information about where we are hosting Hog Wild next week. Yes, I keep saying it because I want y'all to remember next Sunday right there. Kings Canyon Legends MC. That's right, folks. That's who's going to be hosting Hog Wild for us. Y'all want to make sure you go check that out, please. All right, folks, from the from the underground of England, she weighs in at 135 pounds, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. Man, I'm liking the new music. She is the underdog from the underground, Kimberly Smith. Listen to that music, folks. Little something to pump you up to get your blood flowing. The underdog from the underground coming out, and she is showing us all that she is ready for this match. All right. The first of her opponents for this match, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 120 pounds. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. She is your queen, Gina Rose. Wow. Lyria coming out, the SLCW Women's Champion. Her partner in this handicap match, from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 132 pounds. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. She is the SLCW Women's Champion, Lyria Gruber. Not exactly sure how this match came to be, folks. Kimberly Smith looking to face off against both Gina Rose and the SLCW Women's Champion, Lyria Gruber. Seems a bit one-sided here, but Kimberly Smith looks like she feels she's up to the challenge. She's ready to take them both on. Kimberly saying she's never willing to back down from a good scrap in there. Evidently, these two need sorting out, and Kimberly Smith is just the girl to get it done. All right, these two women locked up in the center of the ring. Lyria quick to move into that wrist lock to start yanking on the arm of Kimberly Smith. Moving into that hammerlock. Nice hammerlock strike right there by Lyria onto the back of Kimberly Smith. Nice takedown here. Kimberly powering her way back up, back into a standing position. She moves into that wrist lock. Kimberly Smith looks like she's giving as good as she got, as she's got Lyria Gruber down on that mat. The underdog showing that she's really not afraid of either one of these two women as she goes right after him. Beautiful kick right there after a nice shove. Looked like a big enziguri roundhouse right there. It dropped Kimberly Smith. Now she's being drug over into that corner. Tag made. Lyria to Gina Rose, the queen, coming in. Leg is set up. Gina Rose comes in from the outside. It looks like she's got something wicked in mind. Lyria Gruber grabbing a hold of that leg and slamming it up against that corner post. Kimberly taking a lot of punishment right there. The queen, Gina Rose, grabbing her by the back of the hair, yanking her out of that corner. Gina Rose goes into stomping on Kimberly Smith. Kimberly in a lot of trouble right now. I mean, she's by herself against these two women. One of them being the SLCW Women's Champion. Gina Rose sends Kimberly Smith into the corner. Kimberly slamming up against the turnbuckles. Gina climbing up on there. She begins to hammer into Kimberly Smith. Corner punches. Here she goes. 9, 10. Referee telling her to get out of there. Foot choke hold right there as she starts driving that foot into the throat of Kimberly Smith. Gina Rose grabbing Kimberly, pulling her out to the center of the ring. Kick to the back of the leg, reaches down, pulling her up. Kimberly Smith in a lot of pain right now. She's in so much trouble facing off against these two women by herself. Big handicap match here, but Kimberly looks like she's up for it. She's always looking for a good scrap. These two going to give it to her. Drop kick to the face. Kimberly Smith goes down. Gina Rose over into the corner. Looks like we might have a tag, and yes, we do. The legal woman in the ring right now, Lyria Gruber, the SLCW Women's Champion, comes in. Lyria wasting absolutely no time, taking Kimberly back down. Foot DDT, and now she is in the angle lock as she's got that leg and she is wrenching it. Looks like she is trying to bust that knee out of socket, trying to dislocate that knee. Kimberly crawling and scratching, trying to get over to the side here, trying to get a hold of these ropes. Meanwhile, Lyria is yanking and pulling on her, trying to leverage it up, trying to keep her from getting there. Lyria finally making it, Kimberly finally making it as Lyria tries to stop her. Referee is calling for a break on a 3 count right now, and finally Lyria lets go of the leg. Lyria doing a little celebrating right now. Meanwhile, Kimberly is slow to get up. Lyria comes charging in. Kimberly's there waiting for a big back body drop Over the top rope goes Lyria Gruber out onto the arena floor right here in front of the comms desk. She went flying over. Kimberly Smith sliding out, going after her on the outside. Kimberly sending Lyria back into the ring. Following in right after her. The referee was right there counting on him. Kimberly going for the cover. 1, 2, and no! So close right there. Kimberly Smith looked like she may pull off the upset, the underdog. Going against these two women in this handicap match. Kimberly Smith sends her into the ropes, comes charging in after her. Lyria Gruber able to roll under the clothesline there, get over into the corner. She tags out Gina Rose. Gina Rose, of course, been standing out there. She's fresh in the ring now. Kimberly Smith looking a lot winded as she's been in that ring the entire time. Gina Rose tackling Kimberly Smith and goes into ground pounding her. Referee's calling for an open hand strike. Meanwhile, the Queen doesn't seem to give a damn what the referee wants. Roughly picking up Kimberly Smith. Now she's driving those knees into her. Those cravat face, knee to face strikes. The Queen sending Kimberly into the ropes. Kimberly comes flying off. Gina's there waiting for a clothesline. Down goes Kimberly. The underhook suplex slam. It looks like Gina Rose has a full head of steam. Oh, she's got Kimberly in that side headlock. Brings her over there. She taps in with Lyria. Gina Rose sets up Kimberly. Lyria comes in. Both women have Kimberly over in that corner now. Oh, beautiful. The Regal Plex. 1, 2, and so close. Lyria thought she had that one right there, as Kimberly has taken a lot of punishment today. Big German suplex right there from Lyria. No one does it better. 1, 2, and no! Kimberly Smith able to roll out of that one. I thought Lyria had that for sure. Quick tag once again. Gina Rose back in. Kimberly Smith been in there a long time. The two women tagging in and out quickly, making sure neither one of them gets tired, making sure they stay fresh as they come in there, keeping Kimberly busy, keeping her going, not giving her a chance to catch her breath. Gina Rose coming in. Kimberly looking like she's going for a back body drop on the Queen. Gina Rose up she goes, down she comes, slamming onto the mat. Kimberly Smith firing back. Runs right into the corner. Looks like she's going right after Lyria Gruber. Lyria off onto the concrete floor. Gina Rose gets up hurt. Kimberly is over there jaw-jacking at Lyria. Oh, no! She didn't remember Gina in the ring. Now Gina in behind her. Gina with the big lung blower. Down goes Kimberly. Gina Rose able to catch Kimberly from behind. Gina Rose has Kimberly up one more time. Gina goes with the bank breaker. Kimberly down. I don't know how much more punishment she can take. Kimberly in a lot of pain right now. We see Lyria still out on that arena floor. Meanwhile, Gina Rose is taking it hard to Kimberly Smith. Gina Rose moving into that figure 4 leg lock. She's got it locked in. Kimberly may be in trouble. Gina's got her a long way from any ropes. Kimberly's doing her best to crawl over there. Gina is keeping that leg locked in there. The figure 4 ready to wrench that knee out of socket. Kimberly refusing to give up. Kimberly showing that fighting spirit she has. Reaching down somewhere, grabbing a hold of something as she pulls herself towards that rope. Refusing to give up. Kimberly Smith reaching up, grabbing the rope. Gina Rose being forced to break that hold she has on her. Figure 4 leg lock, let go, but the damage has been done. Gina's over there looking at Lyria. Lyria down on the ground. Lyria, of course, Gina's bestie, if you believe the hype that is going on right now. Kimberly Smith up as Gina checks on her bestie. Kimberly moving in. Gina turning around. She takes a super kick to the mouth. Down goes Gina Rose. Meanwhile, Kimberly Smith goes over to make sure that Lyria is not coming in to interfere. Kimberly up on that top rope with that hurting leg. Here she comes right down. Kimberly does the going underground and she nails it perfectly. Rolls her up. 1, 2, and Lyria comes in to break it. That should have been 3. Lyria Gruber sliding in, the SLCW Women's Champion sliding in to save her bestie at the last possible moment. This is part of having a handicap match, folks. Kimberly's got to watch her back at all times and her sides, front, everything. She never knows when that partner's going to slide in out of nowhere and break up whatever she's doing. Gina Rose, quick move, smart move, get the hell out of the ring, regroup, and let your partner go after it now. Kimberly Smith at the mercy of Lyria. Lyria's got her up. Lyria, the package pile driver. And no, she doesn't go for a cover. She goes for it the second time, it looks like. Lyria saying it's time to end it. Oh, she's got her set up for the powerbomb. There it goes. Lyria's move. The big sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall, the incredible team of Kimberly Smith and the SLCW Women's Champion, Lyria Gruber, and now a little extracurricular activities as they go after Kimberly Smith. Lyria's got that foot. Gina Rose attacking her, and here comes Jaxie Veleno. Jaxie sliding into the ring. She comes in to save Kimberly Smith, her protege. Both women quick to break up. Both women quick to get away from The angry kitty, look at her. Jaxie coming in, that big roar. Both women quick to clear out of that ring, not wanting any part of Jaxie Veleno. Jaxie growling. Lyria comes over, grabbing that belt. She's running. Jaxie Veleno shouts out, "Now would you two stop it? You have already won. Congratulations. You proved you can win by double teaming on someone." I bet the audience is absolutely enthralled. But I've been paying attention to Kim and her matches and fight. I think it's about time we showed those status champs at royalty why they are as irrelevant as their titles. So how about this? Kim and I show everyone at Hog Wild that me winning the contract was not a fluke and that the pair of us can pounce them flatter than any armadillo on the freeway. What do you say? Kim, ready for a tag team test of metal? Kimberly responds, "I will happily have a scrap with those two, Jaxie. You're on." Jaxie Veleno with that mighty roar in the center of the ring. Looks like we've got another match set up for Hog Wild, ladies and gentlemen. Kimberly Smith, Jaxie Veleno, going to be taking on the Queen, Gina Rose, and the SLTW Women's Champion, Lyria Gruber. Hog Wild next Sunday, noon. Wow. We have some incredible matchups coming up. All right, folks. Man. All this stuff happening, and what is that? Well, the man who actually needs no introduction, the cowboy Drewsky Hawksley, coming down here.
Cut the music! Cut the music! Oh yeah! DCWF, how is everybody doing today? Woo! That's what I like to hear, baby. That's what I like to hear. Everybody, you would not believe the news that I saw today. As a lot of y'all may have seen before the show even started there, Numbers the Bull Rossini coming out here and saying that yours truly, the cowboy, gets a shot for the DCWF World Heavyweight title, baby. Woo! Now, not only is it going to be me in that ring, but also somebody who I've had a lot of problems with in the last couple of weeks, if you will, Mr. Bazza Windlow. Now, Bazza, I saw your comments on Facebook, boy. I saw you. And how is it just like every time I share something or I have something to say, you're going to sit there behind your cell phone and just type away and just smack talk. You said, I need to get my ass in the back of the line. Brother, I made the damn line. I made the damn line, baby. And let me tell you something as well, Mr. Bazza Windlow. As I hear your song every single week you come come out here with your little prayer you spouting, boy, before that show on Sunday, you better take your ass to church. Because come Sunday, your ass belongs to me. Let me not think about the DCWF World Heavyweight Champion, the Celtic Dragon, Mr. Wojciech. Now, it's been no stranger to anybody here that Mr. and I have had some great battles throughout the years. And this entire time that I've wrestled, I have not once beaten the man in a one-on-one situation. One-on-one, cannot beat the man. But this next week, it's ain't one-on-one, baby. It's all three of us. Now, Mythel, I know you, and I know you well. Obviously, you got more in the tank than I realized, because every time I think I got the upper hand on you, you sneak something by me. Sly dog. So this Sunday, nothing personal, baby. It's just business. That being said, come this next Sunday, April 26th, over at Kings Canyon with Legends MC. Woo! Say, DCWF Hog Wild, who is going to be strong? Not only is this going to be Hog Wild for the championship, we are also doing this for Relay for Life. That's right, because quite frankly, fuck cancer. Cancer can go take a hike. I'm sure a lot of us have lost a lot of friends and family worrying about that stuff. Now, a little personal story here. My auntie has fought cancer not once, but two times. 2 times in her life. And thank God she has come back even stronger and stronger than ever. And I'm so happy that's been the case. But not only has she been a two-time cancer survivor, boys, after next Sunday, I'm gonna be a two-time DCWF World Heavyweight Champion, baby. And boys, you can take that to the bank, so y'all better say your prayers, eat your vitamins, do whatever you gotta do. Woo! Just come this Sunday, we gonna get funky like a monkey, baby. Woo! See y'all this Sunday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a little word from the Cowboy Drewsky Hawks. We look like we're going to be looking forward to a match between him and the Celtic Dragon next Sunday at Hog Wild. This ought to be a good time there. All right, I think that's it. I think we're ready to move on to our main event. From Blackpool, England, weighing in at 235 pounds, he stands 6 feet even. The gorgeous nightmare, Nick Odium. His opponent from Swansea, Wales, weighing in at 198 pounds. He stands 6 feet tall. The DCWF Men's Champion, the Celtic Dragon, Mythel Wojciech. Chalice, good to see you out there. Horses, nice to see you. Honey, Blunt, always nice to see you. Howdy, Lil Kate. All right, folks, looks like we got both men in the ring right now. The bell has rung. Missile moves to the center of the ring. The Gorgeous Nightmare coming up. And folks, if you remember earlier, the Gorgeous Nightmare involved a little altercation. Hope he was able to come back from that. Hope he got a chance to ice down those huevos. After that low blow, now the two men start to circle each other there in the center of the ring. Locking up. Missile moving right into that quick wrist lock into the arm bar. Nick moving out of it, moving into his own wrist lock. Nice escape right there from Missile. Sliding around, now he's got him pulled into that quick side headlock. Nick sending Missile into the ropes. Missile shooting back off the ropes. Nick is there waiting for him. Went for the kick. Got caught. Oh, no. The counter enziguri right there. Down goes Missile Wojtek. Nick coming off the ropes. Missile back up to his feet quickly. Nick shooting back off those ropes. Missile there waiting for him. Nick comes charging in. Missile lifts that toe to the gut, stopping Nick in his tracks. Missile moving into that front face lock right now. Nick coming flying off one more time. This time, beautiful leg lariat. He gets taken down though. The Celtic Dragon quick come up with that sweep of leg there. The Gorgeous Nightmare firing right back with a leg sweep of his own. Moving into the wrist lock now. The Gorgeous Nightmare yanking on that arm, twisting that wrist, and now he's got him locked in there. Gorgeous Nightmare pulls him over. Beautiful snap suplex right there by Nick Odium. Nick using a little bit of momentum coming off those ropes. A couple of nice hits right there. Big fist drop. Nick going down for a quick pin. 1, 2. No. The Gorgeous Nightmare staying on the attack right now. He sends Missile Wojtek careening into that corner. Stays right on top of him, following in with a couple of big elbow strikes and just a series of them as he rocks Missile Wojtek's head. Big chop across the chest, and now Nick Odium backs out. Missile Wojtek up on the top rope. He comes flying off. Missile drop kick as he knocks Gorgeous Nightmare to the ground. quick hip toss there by Nick Odium. Missile quick to pop right back up though. Nick coming off the ropes, going for the vicious lariat, and he nails it. So far, Nick has done all the attacks in this match, really. I mean, he's been straight on the offense. Missile Wojtek just seems like he's trying to play catch-up right now. Nick seems to have an answer for everything he tries. Missile in a bit of trouble already. Off the ropes, the Celtic Dragon. Nice drop kick, and now he's going to get up. He's got him. Nice armbar takedown there by the Celtic Dragon. Trying to turn this thing around, trying to change the momentum here, swing it towards his own side. Missile got that armbar locked in. You see the referee right down there checking on the gorgeous one. Missile demanding that he be asked. And of course, Nick's in refusing to tap out or anything like that. Missile off the ropes. Nick waiting for him. Big elbow strike to Nick. The two men going toe to toe right there in the center of the ring. Beautiful move right there. Fisherman suplex, and he catches Nick with all of it. Nick slammed to the mat. Oh, Missile, a little high flying as he comes off those ropes. Beautiful move. Split leg moonsault. Now he goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Chin lock by Missile Wojtek. Nick Odium able to power back up out of that as he goes to a full stand. Wojtek taking him down once again into the mat. Referee right on top of it. Referee asking if he gives up. Chin not having any part of that. Gorgeous Nightmare pulling himself over to the side, grabs the rope. Taylor calling for the break. Missile Wojtek giving it. Missile Wojtek right over the top of Nick, the Gorgeous Nightmare. Missile goes to stomping on him, softening him up a bit. Nick thrown into that corner. Missile following him on in. He's up on the second rope. He is pounding into him. Meanwhile, the referee is shouting for him to get out. Already up to a 3 count right there. Missile comes out, coast to coast action right here. Oh, the Gorgeous Nightmare. They're waiting for him. Beautiful move off the top rope by Nick Odium. The diving leg lariat, and down goes Missile Wojtek. Beautiful move by the Gorgeous Nightmare right there, and he goes into that big kickboxing combo right there, and down goes Missile Wojtek one more time. Off the rope. Here he comes. Another high-flying maneuver, corkscrew body. The Gorgeous Nightmare rolls him up. 1, 2, and... No, Missile Wojtek able to get out of that. Are you kidding me? The Gorgeous Nightmare showing he's just as much of a quick high flyer as Missile Wojtek is. Up in behind him, picks him up. Snapdragon suplex. Nice nip up there by Nick Odium. Nick moving in behind Missile one more time. Nick's got him set up. Oh, beautiful Regalplex. 1, 2, and no. Again, able to escape that. The Gorgeous Nightmare looking very frustrated. He feels that probably should have been 3 times he's gotten that 3 count. Unfortunately for him, Missile Wojtek not interested in letting him have it. And up on the top ropes, here we go, folks. Looks like he's up there. He is moving. Wojtek out of the way. Gorgeous Nightmare landing. Gorgeous Nightmare was going for that senton, and he landed nobody home. Butt bone slamming into that canvas. Off the ropes, Missile Wojtek there waiting for him. Missile, the enziguri, and he drops the Gorgeous Nightmare. Celtic Dragon setting him up. Celtic Dragon calling for it. We've got the gory driver. And no, we got a backslide pin. 1, 2. Holy shit. He almost pulled that off. The Gorgeous Nightmare quick thinking right there as Missile was setting him up for the gory driver. Missile Wojtek, Celtic Dragon. Nice kick right there. Oh, we got to roll up again. The small package. 1, 2, and... One, two. Both of these men trading pins back and forth as they are moving quickly in that ring. Wojtek quick kick to the gut off the rope. Nick Odium firing back. The get fisted and down goes the Celtic Dragon one more time. Nick saying that's it. He's calling for the finishing move. Are we going to see that butt wiggle? He goes to pick him up. No! Super kick from the champion. Roll up pin. 1, 2, and 3. Holy crap, that was quick. You saw the Gorgeous one getting ready set up. We were going to see that butt wiggle. Missile Wojtek wanting no part of that. Super kick, roll-up pin, and that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, the DCWF Men's Champion, the Celtic Dragon, Missile Wojtek. All right, folks, that brings us to the end of the show. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've been the guy that does your comms. Y'all have a great one. Thank y'all for coming out. Don't forget, next Sunday, Hog Wild, Legends MC, Relay for Life. It's going to be a blast. Lola, awesome to see you again, darling. Kitty Kate, little Kate, good to see you. Slut, nice to have you here. Love you, baby. Chalice, good to see you too. Love you. And Carmelita, nice to have you. All right, that's it, folks. We're out. Have a great one.